So today is just a day in life. I'm about to go get my hair done. So got outside, got a Slurpee, cherry, it's cherry. Everybody, it is Saturday, and today, not Saturday, it's Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday, and we're just cleaning. I know this vlog has been like really short, like we're not really doing anything, but like I'm not the best at vlogging. So we're about to do some cleaning. You guys are gonna watch me do some cleaning, watch me do a little bit of everything. We also did a little changes to the shelves. Isn't it cute? Like, look at it. They're fairy lights. Hold on. Just so like you guys know, like, they don't just flash. I mean, they do flash, but they can also be solid, and then they turn off. So I thought that was really cute, really cool. Ooh, I want to show you guys some stuff that I got. As you guys know, I have a Depop where I basically sell a lot of my own stuff, link in the description. But this past week, I got a lot of orders and ended up running out of stickers. This is my stickers jar. Where is it? Yeah, this is my stickers jar. And I ran out of stickers for my orders. So the past, I think, 7 orders I sent out had no stickers. And I was like, okay, I have to get more stickers. And I usually get pink stickers, but I like the red ones better. Like the design for the red ones better than the pink ones. So we got the red ones. And these are so cute. I cannot wait to send them out. I even had to like put my Stranger Things stickers in there, which I had just gotten the Stranger Things stickers, but it's okay. And we also got these pink trash bags, but I thought they had like a drawstring, but they don't apparently. But it's, I think I'm gonna return these. I don't like these. I don't like them, so these might have to go back in here and get sent back to Amazon because I thought these had a drawstring when they don't.
What the dog doing?
The pajama drawer, it's a whole lot of black because black keeps you warm, so there's a lot of black, but we're investing in a lot of pink pajamas. You guys have seen a lot of my pink pajamas, so yeah. I'll tell you guys about the book I'm currently reading. I'm currently reading Metal Slinger by Rachel Schneider. That's how you pronounce it. Ignore the cup. I'm gonna bring that downstairs because we also have to wash the dishes, but I'm currently reading Metal Slinger. I'm this far into it. You guys are actually gonna get an entire reading vlog on this book, so stay tuned for that. But I'm currently reading this book, and so far I'm only, what am I on? Hold on. I know I'm like 37% in. I'm only on page 154, which I guess I just stopped in the middle of the page because I had something to do last time I was reading it, and I'm gonna pick it back up. But I stopped in the middle of the page because I had somewhere to do. So I had somewhere to go. Oh my gosh. But this book is phenomenal. I was originally listening to it on audiobook, but then but then Spotify was like, sorry, you're out of listening. You're out of something. You have to buy the top-ups. Well, I'm paying an extra $20 for my already $20 subscription. It doesn't make sense. Like, nothing is adding up. Nothing is clocking to me. I don't understand why you have to do that. Like, Spotify, I'm paying you a whole bunch of money every month. Do you know how much money that is a year? Give me as many audiobook listening hours as I want because I'm funding you. I'm not buying top-ups. I'm just gonna read the book because I was listening to the audiobook because you guys know I'm a busy bee now. I don't really have enough time to sit down and read, but I want to read. I will stop being a busy bee just to read this book because I want to read this book, but I can't read this book because I don't have enough time to read this book. Also, I recently lost my voice again, so deal with it. Cart in front of the table, I have a new drink and snack bar. Isn't that so cool? I've always wanted one. Because it's time to make the bed. I've been awake too long. It's 10:40 in the morning and I still have not made my bed. Let's get on that right now. Okay, so I just filmed a Carvel video and I'm about to leave the house soon. But when I come back, I'm probably gonna film something else because, as you guys know, my schedule is full. My Amazon package is supposed to be here soon, so you guys are gonna watch me unbox that if it comes before I leave. And it's Amazon says it's like 5 stops away, but like y'all know, the 5 stops away be like 20 minutes because they be around the globe. Telling us I'm 5 stops away. No, you're 27 stops away. But I just filmed a Carvel video, which probably should be up by the time this video's up, so go watch that if you haven't already. But that's kind of just where we're at right now. I finished cleaning my toilet. I finished cleaning my bathtub. I never made my bed because I made some Depop listings, and I never make Depop listings with my blanket, like with my comforter or whatever, because it's not as aesthetically pleasing. My sheets are like this flowery, which is what I make on the background of my listings, and those are much more aesthetically pleasing. I'm still making some listings of some other stuff, so I kind of just like never got around to making my bed, which I'm not even mad at because it was for a productive reason, not because I just didn't want to, because every time I went, I was like, wait, I have to list this on Depop, because you guys, you have to consistently list on Depop if you want to make sales, because if you're not consistent, then Depop won't push out your products. So I have to like make sure that I'm consistently posting different products a week, even if I don't really have the time, because if not, then I'm not going to get any sales, which I made an entire video on how to get sales and start a Depop. For like, I'm literally, when you do Depop and you follow everything that I told you guys to do in that video, I make around $200 a month just from doing that. Yeah, I'm trying to give you guys tips. I'm trying to put you guys on game, but you guys gotta go watch that video, figure out what I said in that video, and then follow all the steps. It's literally, you have to do nothing except for download Depop and then follow the instructions I made on selling and shipping, and you're gonna be making bank like every month. Like, girl, listen, go check out that video. Trust me, I have much more videos on like making money and growing your social medias and growing your platforms that you're selling on. So be tuned, stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you guys are waiting for that. But let's go ahead and hope that the Amazon package gets here before I dip. Guys, it is a little later. We got these new screen protectors because recently one of my screen protectors, I had one on my phone, but it kind of sort of like was cracked, right? Which is what a screen protector is supposed to do. But the only problem was I was editing a video one day and I couldn't split the video because I needed to split a certain part so that way it wasn't ghetto. Yeah, so I was doing that, and don't mind my hair, it's no point though, but I was doing that and it wouldn't let me click the split button on CapCut, and I was like, guys, so I reset my phone, literally turned it all the way off and turned it back on. I closed the application 3 times and it still wouldn't let me do it, and I was like, what's going on? Then my phone started tweaking out. Like, you guys know, like when there's water on your phone, it starts tweaking out, like doing whatever the heck it wants. That's what it was doing. So I was like, okay, maybe it's a screen protector, like maybe like since it's a little cracked, the cracks are kind of like not letting my fingers do its job. I lifted the screen protector, there was like this layer, like not a lot, but a small layer of liquid, like water on my phone. And I was like, guys, where did y'all come from? So I had to order new screen protectors the exact same night. Like, RIP my bank account, I can't do nothing without having to buy something. Like, goodness forbid a girl makes money. So we had to buy this. I got a 3-pack, so that way next time. Actually, I got a screen protector back in, oh my gosh, this screen protector I've had on since 2024, November 2024. So guys, I've had this phone since 2020 and it's 2026, 6 years. Your girl's so responsible. But I've only had a screen protector for 2 years and I finally take it off. So I got these extra 2 so that way I won't have to buy them in the next 2 years, and then so forth, right? And then I use the best deodorant ever. People, like, I don't use aluminum deodorant because there's been multiple cases where it has caused cancer and health issues, which if you use it, I'm not bashing you, I personally just don't use it. And so with that being said, I use aluminum free deodorant, and I've been trying to find the perfect aluminum free deodorant for years, and I tried the native one for a long time, but all that did was make me stink. Like, I don't know what it is with native deodorants. I love their body washes and I love their lotions, but their deodorants do the opposite of what they're supposed to do. Like, they make you smell 10 times worse. Like, they smell good on the stick, but the second you apply them to your body, everything smells like a dumpster fire. Yeah, so that was not it. And I tried the Dove ones, and I know, like, I got the wrong Dove ones, but because, like, you're supposed to get the ones that have, like, the clear top and say aluminum free, like the ones that look like the normal ones, but they're aluminum free. I didn't get those ones. I got the ones that look like the native ones. I don't know why I did that. It wasn't intentional. That was just the only ones I could find at the moment, and I thought that was what I was supposed to get, right? And I didn't like that because, once again, it only made me smell worse. And so I had been watching videos on top of videos on top of videos trying to find the perfect deodorant, and everybody was like, try this Sol de Janeiro deodorant, try this Sol de Janeiro deodorant. I was like, okay. I go there. Why Sol de Janeiro deodorant? When I first got it for the first time, I think it was like $20. Right now it's like $15, which was a lot for deodorant. But it was like $20. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I got the deodorant, and I ran out, and I was like doing my thing, and like it popped out, like the deodorant popped out, and it basically was saying there's refills. So this is probably my 4th refill since I first started using the Sol de Janeiro deodorant. But I love this because the refills are cheaper and it saves on plastic, because I know while this is plastic, you're not buying a new deodorant that has a new outer plastic. Like, this is like you insert this into the actual deodorant itself, and I'm not out of it yet because, yeah, I'm trying to stay prepared so that way when I do run out, I don't have to buy it. But it's strategic, right? So it's strategic. So I'm almost out though, so I got some more so that way when I run out, I can just replace it. I got a new lanyard for something. You guys don't really care about that. But then I got these facial sponges. I have not washed my face in a week. I haven't, because let me tell you why. Let me tell you. I don't use washcloths because washcloths build up bacteria and it gets all gross when you reuse it. Because I try, when it comes to using stuff like washcloths and towels, it's basically like, I can use towels multiple times because towels, they dry before you use them again, and then they don't hold as much bacteria because you've already cleaned, like you've already cleaned off, right? Same reason I don't use washcloths in the shower, but it's because you're using the washcloth to clean the dirt off of your face. So when you're rinsing it, you're not rinsing all the dirt off. And I'm not trying to wash 7,000 washcloths a week when I do my laundry, because who wants to do that? That's a waste of water. So I get facial sponges because they're single use. Yes, I know you guys are probably like, oh my gosh, overconsumption, oh my gosh, overconsumption. But I do have sensitive skin, and I realize when I use the facial sponges, I get less bumps. Like, I get less bumps on my face, on my neck, everything. Like, the whole shebang, whole thing, I get less bumps. So I use the facial sponges, and now I have less bumps. I know they're single use. I wish there was a better way. But when I continue to reuse the dirty washcloths, because once again, before you guys come in like, it's the same thing with towels. You reuse your towels, you reuse your towels. It's not the same thing, because you're already clean. Like, you may have like a little bacteria still on your body, but it's one thing to dry yourself off after you have been cleaned in the shower than to take something and clean the gunk off of your face and have the gunk sit on that and then reuse it and put it right back on your face. There's a difference. Like, if you guys know what I'm talking about, you guys know what I'm talking about. But it shows on your skin when you continue to reuse the same washcloth over and over again. And even if you only use it twice and then wash it, it shows, because you're putting the bacteria that you just cleaned off your face back on. And when you are drying yourself off with a towel, there's less bacteria on the towel because you have cleaned a lot of the bacteria off in the shower when you wash yourself. And I used to use a loofah, which I still use a loofah, but I use it for like my bar soap because I do quadruple washes. Guys, I know I'm extra, but I do one wash, which is the bar soap, and I use that with my loofah because it actually lathers up on my loofah. And yeah, and I do that. That's my first wash, and I have to replace those regularly, unfortunately. But then I take my EOS, the Soft and Cozy, and I get like the silicone scrubber, and I put it there and I wash, rinse off, and then I use the Tree Hut Vanilla, and I use that, and then I wash off. And then sometimes I'll exfoliate either with the Tree Hut Vanilla, which right now I'm not currently using that because that's not my favorite scent, but right now it is currently the Dove, and I think that it is the cocoa cocoa something, and it smells so good for my scent. And then I always, like, not recently because I haven't gotten one recently, but when I have it, then I end off with a Sunday, which is like the whipped cream body wash that I love. And I think they're coming out with like a bakery scent soon, like, because they put something on their Instagram and they had like croissants and stuff, so you guys already know your girl's gonna be using that when it comes out and it releases. But with that being said, that is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Many kisses. Mwah. Thank you guys so much for doing this vlog with me. Like, I know, like, it's not that eventful, but I'm appreciative that you guys even tuned in with me in the first place. So I thank you guys so much for watching. Jesus loves you so much. I love you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy birthday if it's your birthday, by the way. Check out my Instagrams. I have 2 linked down below. And also check out my Depop if you guys want to get some stuff. Old clothes, books, the whole shabam, purses, bags, shoes. It's all up there. Go check out the Depop link down below. Thank you guys so much for that. Because it's 1 minute and goodbye.